Okay, it says class Drupal trails Drupal not found. Okay, so this is probably why we need that slash. So I'm going to go to here. We'll add the slash to Drupal, save it, go back to the browser and refresh. Whoa, we got our page. Right on. Okay, so we're not entirely sure yet if we're actually saving the trail, but at this point we're at least not breaking anything, which seems like a huge step forward. Next, let's see if we're actually saving anything to the state. So we can do this with our debugger. If you don't have a debugger, you can use var_dump to take a look. But what we'll do is go ahead and set a breakpoint at the point where we're about to save the trail. So we should be able to see the trail being added to. So I'm going to go back to the browser and I will turn on debugging and refresh. Okay, so we're stopping right here and we're going to look at the trail. I'm going to expand this. So it looks like we have two items here. The first item, the title is performance, the path is null. That doesn't seem right, so we'll probably need to figure that out. And we have a timestamp. Let's look at the next one. So performance, null, timestamp. All right, I'm going to play through this and let's go to a couple other pages just to see if that has any impact. I'm going to go to the structure page. Let's play through that. I just want to load in a few items into the trail. I'll click play. Let's go back to the home page. I just want to see what that looks like too. Okay, I'm going to hit play. Interesting. So I pressed play on the home page and it loaded up the debugger again. So this code is actually running twice. Let's play one more time. Okay, interesting. Let's refresh one more time and now let's take a look at the trails. So now we have 7 items in there. That's a pretty good array. Here 6, we have no title and no path. No title, no path. That would have been the home page. Same there. Configuration path is null. So the home page doesn't have a title. If we go back to the browser, we'd actually see that there is no title set for this page. So the question is, what's happening with this path? Well, we're getting the path by using getQ. And based on what we know at this point about object orientation in Drupal 8, chances are we're not supposed to get the path directly from the get global. If we're going to get some Q variable, it's going to be straight from one of the Symfony objects, request, or some other utility function that wraps around that. So let's see exactly what we're supposed to do. I'm going to copy this getQ, and I'm going to jump to the change records. Let's pop back here, and I'm going to do a search for getQ here. Okay, it says getQ removed, must use current path. All right, that seems pretty straightforward, but I'm going to click on it anyway. So in Drupal 7, we would use getQ here. Now we're using current path. Okay, cool. So we'll just copy current path, and I'm going to jump back to the code. And instead of getQ, we'll paste in current path. I'll save that. Okay, let's go back to the browser, and I'm going to turn debugging off so we can grab a couple of pages. I'm going to click on extend and appearance, structure. All right, now I'll turn on debugging so we can take a look at our trail variable and refresh. And I'll jump back to PHP Storm. And let's take a look at our trail now. And we're going to look at some of the latest additions here. So we have title and path. Great.